What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Nicole back with another freaking video. You know what I'm saying? You dig? And if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notification, like, comment down below. Oh my god, what is in my eye? Oh, look, we about to get into this 5 Slenderman caught in popular kids show. This is number 2. So, I haven't seen the movie Slenderman because, for one, I'm a punk. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I think I've seen like the end, and I have no idea how they got there. So yeah, I'm scared. I'm not scared of this because I mean whatever. It's kids shows.
5 times Slenderman was caught in popular kids shows. Since his original appearance in memes in 2009, Slenderman has become a nightmarish figure for children and adults alike.
Excuse me, who told them to put like clips in the movie? I don't want to see that. I'm already paranoid in the dark.
His disproportionate body and lack of facial features have led to him becoming a modern-day folklore, featuring in movies, TV shows, stories, and countless posts online. Despite how creepy and terrifying he can be, it's not just entertainment aimed at adults that he shows up in.
I didn't jump.
5 times that Slenderman was caught in popular kids shows. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos every day. With that being said, let's begin. Number 5. The Amazing World of Gumball. The pilot episode Cartoon Network's The Amazing World of Gumball first premiered in 2008. And due to its quirky animation style and occasionally risky adult themes, it became a long-running show, with the first season being broadcast in 2011. Since then, there have been a further 5 seasons,
I've never seen
a total
this.
of 241 episodes, each of which is as wacky and bizarre as the rest.
What the hell was that?
The show sure has an eclectic mix of characters, but in the 8th episode of the 2nd season called The Job, the unmistakable figure of the Slender Man shows up for a fraction of a second. In the episode, the children's dad figure of the Slender Man shows up for a fraction of a second. In the episode, the children's dad, Richard, ends up taking a job as a pizza delivery guy after accidentally calling up the application number instead of the number he meant to call to order a pizza.
Number for Fervitus Pizza Delivery, but I didn't realize it was a job application. Should have known it was.
Things, of course, don't go entirely to plan,
What?
especially after he enlists the help of Gumball and Darwin to make the deliveries. The first couple they take an order to are the pepperonis. The order they're receiving is their new child, but as Gumball reaches for the payment, he drops the box on the ground and the pizza slides across the steps, leaving a red tomato sauce smear behind. This leaves the pizza family distraught and sets up the dark edge that this episode truly has. We cut to Richard on his bike, who is rapping as he
Hey phone, connect to Wi-Fi.
drives through town. Getting far too excited for his own good, he turns the throttle and loses control. Speeding through the city, he passes a clothing store, and in the window you can clearly see the Slender Man looking out. Even creepier, if you watch it again, is that all of the window mannequins change as he passes them, with the first 2 starting in the Slender Man outfit and then the 3rd one turning into him. It just goes to show that even though the Amazing World of Gumball is aimed at children, there's plenty there to keep adults entertained too. Now it's time for the star topic. Take a look at this screenshot from Frozen and tell us that you don't see the Slender Man just casually chilling out. Creepy, right? Number 4, My Little Pony. My Little Pony.
Hey, look, I
Magic
grew up on
is
My
the
Little
most
Pony.
Recent animated series based on Hasbro's popular franchise, and it's been running since 2010. Known by fans as the 4th generation of My Little Pony, it was originally broadcast on the Hub channel and began its 9th and final season in 2019.
Delighted you're interested in our Cutie Mark vault. We hope someday.
I think I had like every My Little
Set in
Pony.
the land of Equestria, the show focuses on a unicorn, Twilight Sparkle, who's been sent to the town of Ponyville to learn about friendship. The series goes on to tackle the themes of acceptance and solving problems, all while the friends save the day from evil. One evil character that's never defeated, though, is Slenderman. This could be because his appearance is extremely brief and virtually impossible to see if you're watching at normal speed. He's in the 9th episode of the 4th season, called Pinky Apple Pie, and it's the scene where Pinky jumps onto Applejack and they roll across the ground. The camera quickly pans across with them, but if you look very carefully, you'll see the figure of a ponyfied slender man hiding behind a bush in the background. When the action
Like,
slows down
how
enough,
do
it
they
becomes
actually...
clear, but even then, it might take a couple of attempts to see him properly. This example had serious
Right here.
consequences too. The voice stars of the show, and Megan McCarthy, its director, said they'd never heard of Slenderman when they were asked about his cameo. It was clear that this was one of those cases where an animator has secretly put an image within a cartoon without anyone realizing, and, according to reports from the time, the person responsible for doing this was immediately fired.
Oh,
Number
damn. How you risk your whole job to put in something like that? Are you stupid? Like, you gonna corrupt young kids just to put in something? Slenderman? Come on, man. You're stupid.
Jigsaw. Slenderman was a character that gained notoriety in 2009 when he began to appear in memes. But there was a character in a 1980s British children's show that was very similar to him, but arguably way creepier. Called Jigsaw, the show had nothing to do with the creepy...
What?
This is a real B&H customer story. Fred Smith, fitness instructor and podcaster, started a new business.
puppet from...
Are you telling me Jigsaw was a kid show? Well, why the hell he in freaking Saw scaring people? After the first one, I haven't seen the rest.
was aimed at 4 to 7-year-olds to help them with critical thought and reasoning. Each
That
episode was
scares
presented
me.
by a mime artist and a floating jigsaw piece, and they would go around solving puzzles together. As the series went on,
This just
new
looks
characters were
freaky.
added, and the one that would become truly terrifying was known as Mr. Nosybonk, who wore a dinner suit and a white face mask, in a similar way to Slenderman, and he gave clues
Yeah.
to the presenters of the
I'd
show.
be scared
without
as hell if I
saying a
ran
single
across him on the street. I'd be ready to fight. I'm sorry. I'd be ready to fight. Like, why are you out here dressed like that with that mask on? Oh yeah, I'd be ready to fight. Or run. Or if I'm in a car, run him over.
word.
One,
To make things even worse, whenever he was on screen, an ironically jovial theme tune would play, which just served to add to the horror. The combination of the way he looks, the music, and what he did creeped out a whole generation of children in just the same way Slenderman has. It's probably no surprise that soon after Mr. Nosybonk's introduction on the show, the whole thing was cancelled, never to be seen again.
I bet.
It was until a series of YouTube videos in 2008, and a character that was inspired by him called Mr. Chuckleteeth appeared in the X-Files episode Familiar.
See what I'm saying? That's a bush.
In 2018, presumably reawakening the latent fears that so many British kids had suppressed over the years. Number 2, Gravity Falls, broadcasting on the Disney Channel.
We
between
just on number
2012
2. We done
and
seen so
2016.
much.
Gravity
Weird.
Falls follows the adventures of twins Dipper and Mabel after they're sent to spend their summer vacation with their great uncle Stan, who they call Grunkle. It's a place full of mysterious and paranormal events. And they try to get to the bottom of what's happening while at the same time helping to run their Grunkle's tourist store, the Mystery Shack. It seems quite fitting that the show dedicated to the investigation of paranormal happenings has an appearance by the Slenderman, and it happened more than once. The first time was when the twins were in a dark forest, surrounded by fog. Dipper dropped the lantern, and Mabel is toying with him when an unmistakable figure appears behind a tree to the right of the screen.
I say right there.
There's
Right
some
here.
debate as to the reality of the sighting, as some have suggested this was faked after the episode aired. But if you have any doubts as to whether Slenderman has a place in the world of Gravity Falls, then you definitely can't argue with the second sighting. Following the end of the show on the Disney Channel, a graphic novel was released to continue the story in 2018. Titled Gravity Falls: Lost Legends, it contained 4 new stories set in the
Watch me do my thing.
Opera GX is a gaming browser. Yes, you heard that right, a gaming browser. Now,
a mysterious town. In one of them, the twins are caught by a gang of monsters in a net and are put on offer for auction.
The hell?
In the next cell, Slenderman is there looking for his wallet, clearly wanting to get the children for his own dastardly needs. Number 1. Frozen. Just when you thought Disney had lost the ability to make animations and had decided to let Pixar focus on the art form while they turned all their greatest hits into live-action versions, along came Frozen in 2013. Starring the voice talents of Kristen Bell and Idina Menzel, it loosely follows the story of Hans Christian Andersen's The Snow Queen, and tells the story of Princess Anna, who goes on a journey with some magical friends to find her long-lost sister Elsa. The movie was a critical success and earned more than $1.2 billion at the worldwide box office. At the time, it was the highest-grossing animated movie ever. It made every young girl want a princess dress for their birthday, and gave the world the most overplayed karaoke song of all time.
Those are my favorite gifts to kids.
With huge merchandise sales, and it reaffirming Disney's position as the best animation
Frozen was one of my highest sellers on Amazon. I don't even remember what I was selling, but I know it was Frozen related.
It's no surprise that later in 2019 it sees the release of its sequel, and if that goes well, we'll probably see lots more. With a feature-length animation, there's plenty of opportunities for the animators to insert hidden references, Easter eggs, and secret images. And through the countless times the film has been played since its release, people have realized that the Slender Man made an unexpected appearance. It happened in the scene when Elsa is on the balcony looking over at the people. And if you look closely, there's a person in the crowd who is strangely tall and seems to have a blank white face. Who knows if Disney intended for him to be there, but we'll definitely have to keep a closer watch during the sequel to see if he makes another appearance, or whether it was decided he was no longer needed and they let him go. Do you ever have creepy dreams about Slenderman?
No.
And have you ever seen him in places where he
No.
shouldn't have been? Make sure to let us know in the comment section.
Because one, I have never seen the movie, so it really doesn't matter. So, I mean, I can't say I've never seen the movie. I seen the last 7 minutes. It was on TV, and I was like, oh, Slenderman. And I turned, and it was at the beginning. I was like, nah. It was dark. It was late at night. So I waited. Watched some other things. Came back. It was at the end. And then I don't remember. It was something about knocking. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't seen the movie and don't plan on seeing the movie because I already think weird things when it comes to horror. I'm a punk. I'm scared. I'm scary. But anyways, y'all for liking this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button while you at it if you're at this point of the video, and I appreciate you watching it. Go ahead. Keep me in your thoughts for next Tuesday. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.